Hello, it is Monday.
The 4th of January.
One of the worst days of the year, this year, 2021. Most of the country's in lockdown, everything's closed, everybody's back to work or school, most people are. And
can't see friends, can't see family.
Yeah, nothing's open. And it's my birthday!
Happy birthday, Ali. Happy birthday.
And so we went through a whole stage of plans, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like going away, then having a staycation, then going out for a meal, or then having friends over, then like just going out for lunch. And it's all
maybe even takeaway lunch.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like it's going to happen.
So instead, we're going for a lovely walk today along the beautiful seaside. And we're going to be walking from Sandown to Shanklin and back. So we're going to go across the top of the cliff to Shanklin and then back along the seafront. So we'll show you a bit of the view along the way. And this is the view from where we parked today.
Oh, it's not bad.
No parking currently. No parking fee currently, should I say. There is one plus side being January, and there's the pier all closed up. There we go. Right, so we've made it up the pathway via some steps that run just down there actually. That person in the red coat is. They come up here by the side, and we parked just the other side of this building here. And you come up the steps and then you're up. It doesn't take very long. We're both huffing and puffing after 2 weeks of excess, so we'll follow the path. Further along now, you can just see Shanklin Bay down there, and we've come out to a bit of a wider area with a greenery park, I suppose you call it. And just the other side of these trees along here is the railway line, but we won't be seeing any trains because they're not working. They've all been taken offline to be upgraded to the newer trains. This is the path. Now we've come to the end of the cliff path where you then go down the road to Shanklin seafront here, and this is where you can drive down to Shanklin here. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to carry on along the cliff up here towards the old village and Ralston Gardens of Shanklin, and then cut down the steps onto the beach a bit further along. So we'll show you how we get on. In this bit I'm telling you about the Shanklin cliff lift, but unfortunately it's so windy you can't hear me talking. What I'm saying is you can get the lift from the beach up to the top here where we're standing and walking, and you can have an almost flat walk to Shanklin Old Village. There is a charge for the lift and it's council run, but obviously at the moment it's currently closed due to COVID. And then I'm just showing you here some of the hotels along the cliff where they have their bars and restaurants open, and you can go in there in the summer. Now we've reached the part of Shanklin Chine, and we're starting to make our descent down towards the beach. And you can see here, just down there is the Fisherman's Cottage Inn, which is a pub that's only open in the summer, because right on the beach there. I'll show you that when we get down. Then over here you've got Shanklin Chine, which you can walk to from the top by the old village, which we did a couple of years ago. It's quite nice to walk down, particularly when it's night time. And then there's a lovely Chine Inn pub here, 1621. That's a lovely place to go, particularly in the winter, I find, when it's nice and cosy in there. And we'll go down here. Okay, so I just asked Tony what a chine is. He doesn't know. He said something to do with spring water. So if you know what it is, please leave a comment below. But you can see here from the sign that it is 200 years old, the historic gorge, and it celebrated its 200th anniversary in 2017, and it's the island's oldest established tourist attraction. There we go. I think we're probably about halfway now along the sea wall from Shanklin, which is there, through to Sandown, and yeah, it's probably about halfway. And yeah, there you go, you can see the pier, and there is a cafe here which is open in the summer, not open in the winter. And then there's another cafe just a bit further along here, which I'll show you in a bit. So here we are, we're just coming back to where we started, where we left the car, and we have been walking. We worked out about an hour and a half, although we didn't time it fully. We did stop to obviously do the videoing, take some pictures and use the loo. So that kind of long walk there is probably, if you're walking at pace, about an hour and 10, hour 15, or you can have a nice stroll. But it's a really nice walk to do, and as you can see you get the two perspectives with the cliff walk and the seawall walk here. And ordinarily there are different places open for coffees and cakes and to frequent, but not in the middle of winter and not in COVID times.